A recent ruling by the Madras High Court has sparked a fascinating debate about family pensions and the complexities of marriage. The court's decision challenges conventional norms and raises important questions about legal rights and responsibilities. In a landmark case, the court ordered the Directorate of Pension to grant a family pension to the second wife of a deceased man, despite the void nature of their marriage. Justice K. Kumaresh Babu highlighted that the deceased employee had specifically nominated his second wife to receive the pension benefits, even though the marriage was not legally valid due to the ongoing first marriage. The court's attention was drawn to the fact that the deceased had been living with his second wife during his lifetime, which supported her nomination. This case presented a unique scenario where the first wife had deserted the deceased, leaving Chellathai, the second wife, to care for the children from both marriages. Chellathai argued that, despite the void second marriage, she should be entitled to the family pension as her name was mentioned as a nominee in the records. The authorities, however, maintained that the second marriage's void status disqualified her from seeking the pension. But here's where it gets controversial. The court acknowledged the authorities' stance but also emphasized the deceased's explicit nomination of his second wife. The judgment stated, "It is true that a second marriage during a valid first marriage is void, and therefore, the respondent's contention that the petitioner's request for a family pension should be rejected is valid. However, considering the facts of this case, it is evident that the deceased employee nominated the petitioner to receive his death-cum gratuity benefits in full, and this is undisputed. Furthermore, the deceased employee did not nominate anyone else to receive his family pension, even in the nominee form pertaining to the family pension benefit scheme, where only the petitioner's name appears. The court's inclination was to grant the relief sought, and it quashed the authorities' order, directing them to grant Chellathai the family pension within 8 weeks. This ruling sets a precedent and invites discussion on the intersection of family law and pension rights. And this is the part most people miss. The court's decision highlights the importance of explicit nominations and the need to consider unique family dynamics. It prompts us to question, should legal rights be solely determined by the validity of a marriage, or should other factors, such as the deceased's intentions and the reality of family life, also be considered? What do you think? Feel free to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below.